They are built for speed, stealth, and strength. Their keen senses help them locate their prey from a distance, and they move in silence, becoming one with the environment. Prey animals have developed incredible adaptations to avoid detection. Creatures like zebras, deer, and rabbits have evolved colors and patterns that help them blend into their surroundings. They freeze in their tracks, relying on stillness to escape the watchful eyes of their predators. When the predator strikes, it's a burst of energy and precision. Lions sprint, cheetahs accelerate to astonishing speeds, and eagles swoop down from the sky. The prey's instincts kick in, triggering a desperate sprint or a frantic leap to safety. Some prey animals rely on their wits and quick thinking to outsmart their predators. Gazelles, for instance, use their agility to change direction swiftly, zigzagging across the savanna to evade their pursuers. Others, like rabbits, have powerful legs that propel them to safety in a series of dramatic hops. While the chase may seem harsh, it's an essential part of nature's balance. Predators help control the population of prey animals, preventing overgrazing and ensuring the health of ecosystems. Prey animals, in turn, drive the selection process, where only the fittest survive to pass on their genes. Some prey have developed remarkable adaptations to escape their predators. The armadillo can roll itself into an armored ball, making it nearly impossible for a predator to grab hold. The chameleon changes color to match its surroundings, becoming virtually invisible. In the animal kingdom, some prey have learned that there is strength in numbers. Herds of zebras or schools of fish move together, creating confusion for predators and making it harder for them to select a target. This cooperative behavior increases the odds of survival for each individual. Ducklings are born with a special waterproof coat that keeps them afloat. They have a strong instinct to follow their mother, even if it means jumping from high places into the water. Baby pandas are incredibly small compared to their giant panda parents. They start to eat bamboo at around 6 months old, even though they're still very small. Seal pups are excellent swimmers right from birth. They can swim within hours after being born, but they still rely on their mothers for milk and protection. Koala joeys are born without the ability to eat eucalyptus leaves, which are their main food source. They first feed on a special kind of pap produced by their mother's digestive system. Penguin chicks often gather in creches or groups for safety while their parents go out to sea to hunt. This way, they can huddle together to stay warm and protected. Baby elephants learn from their elders in the herd. They observe how to use their trunks for drinking, eating, and even playing in the mud. Sea otter moms create floating nurseries by wrapping their pups in kelp to keep them from drifting away while they dive for food. It's like a cozy crib in the ocean. Piglets are very vocal and will often talk to each other using a range of different oinks, grunts, and squeals. It's their way of communicating with their siblings and mother. Even at birth, giraffe calves are incredibly tall, standing at around 6 feet. They learn to walk within hours of being born. Red panda cubs are born blind and deaf, but they have an incredible sense of touch. They start exploring their surroundings by climbing on tree branches at around 3 months old. Birds, for example, use celestial cues, magnetic fields, and even landmarks to stay on course during their journeys. Migration is a demanding endeavor, requiring vast amounts of energy. Creatures like monarch butterflies embark on multi-generational migrations, with each generation playing a role in the journey. They strategically conserve energy and utilize favorable winds to aid their travels. The decision to migrate is often triggered by changes in hormone levels. For instance, in birds, the lengthening days of spring stimulate the release of hormones that prompt them to start their migratory journey. Birds hold some of the most astonishing migration records. The Arctic tern, for instance, travels from its breeding grounds in the Arctic to its wintering grounds in Antarctica, covering a staggering 44,000 miles round trip. Marine creatures like whales and sea turtles embark on equally incredible migrations. Humpback whales travel thousands of miles to reach their breeding grounds, while sea turtles return to their birthplaces to lay their own eggs. Timing is crucial for a successful migration. Some migratory species have adapted to urban environments. Birds, like swallows and sparrows, have learned to utilize city lights and artificial structures to aid in their navigation. Migration is not without its perils. Animals face numerous challenges, including predators, adverse weather conditions, and habitat loss. Conservation efforts are critical in ensuring the survival of these migratory species. In some cases, migratory animals form strong bonds with their breeding and wintering grounds. For example, salmon return to the very streams where they were born to spawn, continuing a cycle that has persisted for generations. The phenomenon of animal migration teaches us about the remarkable adaptability of species and the interconnectedness of ecosystems. It underscores the importance of preserving habitats and protecting migratory routes for the well-being of countless species. Relative to their size, ants are among the strongest creatures on the planet. They can carry objects up to 50 times their body weight, making them true powerhouses in the insect world. Grasshoppers aren't just skilled jumpers, they're also accomplished musicians. By rubbing their legs against their wings, they create a unique chirping sound that varies in pitch and rhythm, serving as a form of communication. The monarch butterfly holds one of the most astonishing migratory patterns in the insect world. Fireflies, a type of beetle, have a special light-producing organ at the rear of their bodies. They use this bioluminescence to communicate with potential mates, creating mesmerizing displays of light in the night. Mimicking hummingbirds in both appearance and behavior, hummingbird moths are a fascinating example of convergent evolution. They use their long proboscis to extract nectar from flowers while hovering, just like their bird counterparts. Bees are expert pollinators and play a critical role in plant reproduction. Their tiny hairs attract pollen, allowing them to transport it from flower to flower, facilitating the growth of fruits and seeds. Termites have been building towering mounds for millions of years. Some of these structures can reach heights of up to 30 feet. These mounds are intricate, climate-controlled homes for their colonies. The leaf insect is a true marvel of mimicry. With its flattened, leaf-like body and intricate vein-like patterns on its wings, it's nearly impossible to distinguish from an actual leaf, providing it with exceptional camouflage. The mantis is one of the few insects capable of rotating its head 180 degrees. This incredible ability allows them to have a complete field of vision, making them highly effective hunters. Spider silk is stronger than steel, yet incredibly lightweight. Some species use their silk to construct intricate webs, while others employ it for protective shelters or even as a method of transportation. From stick insects mimicking twigs to leopards with their spotted coats, camouflage allows them to disappear from sight, becoming nearly invisible to predators. Some species take mimicry to a whole new level. The harmless scarlet king snake, for instance, remarkably resembles the venomous coral snake. This resemblance provides them with a protective advantage by deterring potential predators. When cornered, some animals resort to startling displays to ward off predators. The vivid colors and sudden movements of poison dart frogs, for example, serve as a warning sign of their toxic nature, deterring predators from making a deadly mistake. The playing dead strategy, also known as thanatosis, is a clever ploy employed by certain creatures. Beetles, for example, will feign death when threatened, fooling their predators into thinking they are no longer a threat. For many prey species, there is strength in numbers. Schools of fish, herds of wildebeest, and flocks of birds create confusion for predators, making it difficult to single out a target. This collective defense is a powerful deterrent. Certain creatures are exceptional escape artists. The octopus, with its incredible flexibility and intelligence, can vanish into small crevices, leaving its predators empty-handed. Certain species have developed venomous or toxic defenses. The poison dart frog, for instance, carries toxins in its skin, making it a deadly meal for potential predators. Birds of prey like hawks and eagles are masters of the skies. Their ability to soar and maneuver swiftly allows them to evade predators and pursue their prey with unmatched precision.